Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Ooh, go, y'all. And the winner is who is it gonna be? New management is who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be there? All right, Maya Brooks is on the go. Cassandra Telford, bam. Nathan, hey, what's up, man? Ooh, the sun just came up. Ooh, it's showing up. Oh yeah, can I do that? Oh yeah. Oh, can I show it to you? Like yes. Oh, you guys are coming. Mm, yeah, yeah. It's a little cold out there. I was on a hike today, up in the mountains. It was more fresh than I thought it was. Man, look at everybody's popping. Nice. Unlock hashtag 14. That's what it's all about. Okay. Oh yeah, I got gloves too. I think. Yeah, I got gloves, y'all. So I can, you know, feel comfortable. We don't want to be like cold, too cold. Okay, hold on. What is that? Sometimes what is that? Um, hey, okay, Bianca. Boom. Oh, with the light looks super cool. Look at that. Bam. Thank you for your support, everybody. Yeah, it's kind of cold. Yeah, I know it's cold for you too, somewhere, wherever you are in the world. Some places it's warm. Some places it's warmer than where I'm at. But it's okay because summer is coming at some point. So I'm gonna acknowledge everybody that is here right now. Uh, Before we start. Okay, so let's go. Mm. Oh, that doesn't work with that. That works on the phone, but not on the mouse pad. Okay, Maya Brooks, Cassandra Telford, Nathan Weiss, Joel Merton, Rohan Quinn, Deza, Joel Merton. Sorry if I'm wrong, if the pronunciation is not right. Vitorino Shimika. Here you are. Lovely doll. Hey, hey. Glenn Millie. Hey, Glenn. Katya Pio. Hey. Syria Jones. Hey, hey. Silly Garcia. The real Terry. Sup. Michigan in the house. Oh, it's cold right now over there. I know it's cold. Charlie A. We got Bianca Jen. Hello. Thank you. Valentine. Thank you. Valentine's. Oh, it jumped. So I missed. Oh, Valentine. Bonjour. Kathy Moore. Sergey Jones. I said. Kelly Kulawik. And then those are the first ones that are here and writing, because I know there is another part of the community of the Fab MILLI tribe who's just present and just looking, and it's all good. But it'd be nice to have you just drop a little note, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. That's cool, because you can either get a notification if you want it, and you can always watch me at a later date. Okay. This is Fab Morvan, yours truly, aka Milli Vanilli. This is Unlock Hashtag 14. This is the theme. This is what we're talking about today. FabMilli.com. This is where you're gonna go and get your tools. This is where we get the toolbox. Here I open up the toolbox. I explain about each tools. Every weekend, FAB'S FUNDAY vlog. How to remain calm, focused, thinking outside the box, being resilient, being aware of cause and effect, health. It's all connected. So, as I told you in my previous announcement, make sure that you got your, your questions ready, so that we can, interact with each other, and I can go deeper within the subject matter. Okay, so I'm going to close this a little bit. Oh man, it's it's not too bad, but after a while, when I stay here, and I just want to make sure that I'm comfortable enough to talk without having to do that all the time. So, who's gonna hook me up with the first question regarding Unlock #14, regarding FabMilli.com? What do we got? Okay, I'm looking for a question regarding Saludos Osmun. Excuse me, Osmun. Okay, the movie. There's no talk of the movies of a movie right now. See, it's cold. Huh? It's all about the documentary. The documentary is coming out. And then I gotta drink some more. Man, now I'm feeling it. Oh man, the temperature just dropped. The sun is here though. I can see it. Grace me, please. Grace me, please. Okay. Right now, it's all about the documentary. That's it. Now, I will let you know when the movie comes and when that comes along. But as of now, it's all about the doc and nothing but the doc, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So I saw. I like that. I like it. I like that. Remember, today the questions are about FabMilli.com, because I want you to go there and find out about each icons. There are 14 icons that are relating to a certain way of living, of being. So we're not going to talk about Rob and Fab right now. Not right now at the beginning, but that's why I was telling you, let's keep it focused on that. And then, towards the end of the vlog, I can go into like whatever else you want to get into. But a lot of people wanted to know more about it. So that's why I was like, okay, get your questions ready, go to the site, learn more, and then I'll be able to just, guide you a little more so that you can practice and use the system and tell me if it works, because we're here for a reason. I'm here for a reason, is to elevate you, to elevate your vibrations, to make sure that we take on this journey together and win together. That's my goal. Because I'm coming. I'm going to rise. But I want to know that you are doing the same thing in your life, and that you're happy doing it. Doing whatever you're doing, because loving what you do is key. When you love something, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like my mission, and I will become the best I can be. All right. So if you could please, just like Rohan and the real theory, they put in big, in capital letters, question. Like, it allows me to just like, oh, okay, I see a question there. And then if it relates to what we want to talk about, I'll go for it. I'm not ignoring you. There's nothing to do with that, but I just want to make sure that we, we steer the FABs. How long did it take me to, I will paraphrase what you're saying, how long did it take me to come up with and flesh out and really kind of create and put together this Unlock #14? Well, my recovery came in different phase. There was phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and I think phase 4 of my recovery from my rock bottom was like, okay, now I'm fine. I'm able to function, and I can see that I am gravitating towards certain things. There are things that allow me to feel better. So I would say, how long? Poof. To answer your question, if I go back, man, it's over 20 years really of doing something. It's doing something unconsciously until it becomes conscious, but then realizing that there was truly a system there that I could simplify so that I can explain it, and so that people can absorb the system. I would say about 2 to 3 years ago, I had that idea, and it was hovering. But by doing the vlog, and especially during 2 years ago, things got kind of funny in the world, and that's when I decided that'd be cool for people to just be able to use this. So I by that time I decided that'd be cool for people to just be able to use this. So I by that time I was doing it, because then when you repeat things and it's steady and it makes you feel better, you keep doing it. I mean, that's the way I am. But then to sit down, like, actually sit down and come up with the icons, like I said, about 2.5 years or so, if I can be precise enough. Unlock hashtag 14. 14. Why? Because I'm born on the 14th, May 14th, and it's a number that is dear to me. So let me look for. I hope that answers your question. Bear with me because it's cold and I'm trying to like keep focused so I can give you, good answers so that you can, get an idea of what it took, and the why and the how. Uh, ah, Joel, regarding the Fab hat, I was working with Capsalon in Amsterdam when I did those hats, and I'm coming up. I have a certain idea in mind for the caps, and I want to do that with my friend Sergio. Hey, Maritelis, thank you for supporting the channel. And I have a great idea, and I'm putting it together. It's gonna take me some time maybe to put this together regarding caps. It's for you guys. You'd love that idea. I'm gonna try to develop it. So as far as caps with Fab, I don't think, but if more people say, "Hey, we want the Fab cap," Amaro Hernandez, hello. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Whoop whoop. Thank you. Um, we got on the Fab cap, the Fab logo, and I might do it if more people ask, because if it's just one person, maybe I have to put it in the shop, and I don't know if that was not really the intent for me. The intent for FabMilli.com was really to just focus on those icons so that people can have an emotional connection to the icons, and that when you just, you don't have to get anything on the website. You don't have to get the merch. Important for me is to know that you're going to go to the website and you're going to check each of those icons, and maybe you go every day to the website and look at the icon and say, today I'm going to practice vitality. In a subject today, I put vitality because of the fact that it's at the core of everything. So first, it started with caring. You care about yourself, and vitality comes into it as well. Like I said, you have 14 icons, but between each icons, there's multiple shades of gray, if we could say, because it's black and white, right? And then when you mix black and white, there's a little bit of gray, and so there's a little bit of shades between different types of shades in between, and they correlate to something else. But they're so close together, and I had to really go for, okay, I'm gonna go for caring. I go for caring because caring, I get it. I felt it when I started caring for myself. It was definite, and then vitality. But within vitality, you also have the working out, you have breathing, you have cold showers, you have you have many others, you know. So today I want to cover vitality. That's what I'm going to go about. And if you have any other questions regarding the other icons, it's no biggie. I'm there for you guys. I can just go in the deep with it. But vitality, really, from caring to vitality and working out and making sure that a day passes by and I get a day's rest, but then not saying, you know what, I'll work out next week. That was so hard. I'm sore. I don't want to do it again. No, I was like, no, you either take 2 days off and then you're going to go right back because you got to get your 2 to 3 times. And at first, I didn't feel well. So there was a lot of conversation within my head, like, should I do it? And that's it's laziness, but it's laziness that has a lot to do with how your mental is. So because I didn't feel well mentally, I just didn't feel like putting the work in. So when I realized that if I don't push myself enough, if I don't care enough for myself, then I'm going to miss the boat. And then I'm not going to feel as good as I felt after working out. That's it. So once you start to realize that, and those are basic things, it's so simple that we seem to miss those things. But I'm telling you, working out and caring about your body, because it is your temple, and knowing that it's going to be painful, but someone said, do it as if you love it. And I turned into, I didn't like it, I didn't like into, even though I didn't like it, but then in the midst of my training or my workout, I was like, I'm loving this. And I would take a mental picture in my head and say, you know what? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I don't like it until a certain point, but then I realized I feel great. So why don't I want to keep on doing it? It's the mind. It's all in the mind. It has nothing to do with the body. It's the mind. So if you make sure to keep your mind in check and you can feel like, oh, I'm getting lazy, try to find motivation, because the motivation isn't there, unfortunately. Sometimes it's not off. It comes and goes. Motivation comes and goes, but the discipline, that you have to hold on. It's another icons on Unlock hashtag 14 that I picked, that I said I cannot live with that one. Discipline is super important to me, and it was an anchor for me. So by remaining and disciplined, and it's not just disciplined about working out, it's an attitude, being disciplined, saying to yourself, I'm going to do it, and sticking to your guns. Discipline, making sure your house is clean, making sure you clean the kitchen, making sure you do the dishes, all those little things, they're tiny little things. But when you start to add them up and add them up and add them up, you'll see that rounding is kind of, you let go of things. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing as far as what goes on within yourself. So you could say, if you go to someone's house, you look at the house and you're like, not that clean here. It's either the person was like too busy to do it, or either too lazy and not motivated because something wrong is going on in their lives. But it definitely correlates the way you handle your surroundings and how you are is connected. So yeah, I went on into my tangent. Amaro and Mendez. Thank you. I love the icon. I don't know, Genesis 514. Hooray! That's right. So where are my questions? Written in capital letters in the front, so I can just. Okay. What about the image, guys? Is it okay over here for you? Is it clear enough? Okay. Okay. I see everything you're writing, guys, but I'm trying to make sure that it connects to what we're trying to talk about today. Okay, well, I'm at it. that with other teams is at this point, at this moment in time, too complicated. But at some point, I'll tell people, hey, I'm open to receiving new music. Get me something. So many teams that I'm working would be like cluttering and it would be too much. And I have so many hours in a day. I got I got a family too, it gets a little complicated. All right. But hey, thank you for offering. And I will make sure that to my creatives right here, when I'm going to be looking for new material or collaborations, I will reach out. You got it 100%, because I know some of you are creatives and, if you're here and listening to what I'm saying and to what I have to say every week and still are interested in what I believe in, that means we have something in common. People that I work with, for me to vibe with them. The majority of people that I work with become my friends because we connect and the same vibration will be in the music. So when it's time, whether we make the music together, it's a lot easier to start from the beginning, start with the chords together. Even if we work from a distance, the song first, I like to have very minimum in the track because it allows me to move around. When the track is too built, I'm talking to you, that when the track is too built, then it kind of is restrictive. It's very restricting for me. It's easy to do. I can do that, but I like to be part of the creative process. Closer together, the song will be better. Resonates a certain way like this. I think it's the way to go, and then that's when the magic had to work. I used to work the other way. You can do something. You can always do something, but then it won't have the same power. That's how I feel about it. So it's 5:05. About 10 minutes got disappeared, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Wee! I was hoping to have more questions though. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Purple Rain. Oh, one of my favorite songs. Purple Rain, Purple Rain. I love this song. Love Prince. I'm a Prince fan. So what do we have? Man, my hands. Questions. Oh, really? The video is stopping. Oh, that sucks. Let me move closer to the modem if I can. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, it's buffering every 2-3 seconds. Really? Oh, that sucks. Terrible. I guess I'm gonna have to get closer. Luis Ferreira Gomez. She. More interviews. There's gonna be more interviews in the near future. A lot more. Trust me. Once the documentary is out, you're gonna get tired of me. You're gonna see me everywhere. Trust me. Let me try to move and see if I can get closer. I'm really sorry about this. That it's buffering every 2-3 seconds. My internet is not the best here, so. Oh, thank you. She. Well, the thing is, okay. Let me get closer. Let me try to. Okay, try to get closer here. Oh man. Let me try. I'm trying to make it work, y'all. There's not as much light though where I'm at, where this is at. So sorry, but at least you can see me, right? It's not perfect, but at least, and I think it should be better because I'm closer to the modem now. Is it good now? Good now. Damn. So I was thinking the table was great. It was the right height. This is a little low for me. So I'll keep that in mind, y'all. You know, it's a process, it's a system. I'm trying to I'm trying to have you. I'm trying to make it smooth. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to make it smooth so that it's the kinks are being moved. But you know, there's always something. Okay, so if you see me, it's cool. Okay. Okay. Ariana Hunt. Man, it's getting cold. What kind of diet do you recommend? Okay, so to begin with, I do intermittent fasting. Look in the term. Explaining that is you have to, you know, because people practice intermediate fasting very differently. There's many ways to do it. If you look online, you can pick and choose how many hours from breakfast do you want to eat. It depends of your body. You got to start slow. So intermediate is pretty amazing. Do I do yoga? Yes, I do yoga. When I go to bed before 12 o'clock, around 11 o'clock, I start to calm myself down because some people say, "Oh, I want to go to bed." Turn off the TV or the computer, whatever you're doing, and try to go to bed. It never works. Not for me. So for people who have active minds, it's better to start an hour before if you can, to slow yourself down. And yoga is one of my tricks. So I start to stretch. It relaxes me, slows down my heart, and then I can really start to like get myself slowly to my bed. And that works for me. Yoga is one of the best things because you have to stretch your body. If you could do it every day, it's awesome because your body does this every day. You know, like you know, this, and it does that. You know, so stretching allows you to have better posture. I believe in it wholeheartedly. Question. I see that. See from here, I can see it. Nathan, thank you. Are you using the Wi-Fi or are you using Ethernet? No, I'm not using because I'm outside. I don't have a cord, and you know the modem is pretty high up. You know, it's on the roof of the place here, so I don't have access. I would have to go inside, and I like to be out because you know it's got so much more vibe to be outside. But the sun will be showing up at some point, and then it'll be a lot more comfortable for me to do those. But because I put my time where my mouth is, no matter what, if I'm flying and it's impossible to do it for me, I can't. But I didn't fly out this weekend. I'm here, so this is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. Now I wish I tried, but the cable is way too far. You know, then or I have to like get a super powerful package, and I'm kind of like I'm careful with how strong and powerful the Wi-Fi can be because it can be hurtful as well. You know, I turn my modem every night off. So, ooh, okay, I don't have about like, I'll let you know, but I'll let you know 5 minutes before I have to go. Okay? Let me see. Questions. Okay. Mhm. Okay. All right, all right, all right. I'm looking for question. Yeah, it's true, Ariana. The body just tights up, you know, and you see it after a long day, especially before you see it, especially like you have dinner, you watch TV, or you sit on the chair, and then right when you try to stand up, you're like, "Oh man, I'm stiff." That's when you get a 10 minutes, and it make a big difference the day after. Okay. Um, Sony, 100%. Yoga is, I think it's underrated because people always associate yoga with like tights and women in tights and in a closed room. You could be in nature. You could be in a park. Bring your mat, and you can do it anywhere because the practice of yoga will clear your mind. You focus on breathing. Breathing is also one of those shades of gray in between my system that I do practice daily. Ain't nothing like yoga. As a matter of fact, when I'm really steady, I try to be as steady as I can, but as far as the length, if I can pass 45 minutes for a week, when I hit the stage, I can tell like, whoa, I can move. I'm more fluid. I have I have more ideas. It's like I don't, whatever I think of, whatever I think of comes to mind, and then when I look back at the replay, I'm like, ooh, that's a cool move, and I do attribute that to yoga. Yoga is amazing, So to all the guys who work out, like you work out those muscles, you make your muscles bulky. I would advise you to stretch and yoga because like this because sometimes when you work your muscles, there's a lot of stiffness that comes into play, and then you walk like this and you don't look. That's why a lot of guys who with work out like with big weights and big muscles, when they are in shirts, it looks kind of like, it looks very awkward, it looks very stiff, so it don't doesn't matter if you have big muscle, but they don't stretch. That's what that is. Okay. Um, yeah, Maya. Deep breathing is like before a show, for example. For me, I get so pumped up and full of adrenaline that breathing is the only thing that calms me down, that focuses my mind on exactly what I got to do and how to handle it. Because when you do a show, whether it's a half hour, 40 minutes, 75 minutes, you got to pace yourself. And sometimes if you're too hyper in the first two songs, you might run into a wall. So it's better to be calm, collected, so you can, get the lay of the land, see how people are reacting, and okay, this side is more quiet than this side, so I gotta work right here. The center is fine, because you have to be really alert when you perform, and those breaths before the show allow me to just get all my senses together, be well aware of what's happening, and be quick with it. And the quicker you can recognize what you got to do, and faster, well, then you can connect quicker with your audience and take them where you want to take them. So 17. Okay, well, man, we did 35 minutes already. Okay, let me see. Uh, Luna, Mark van den Berg, Music Without Borders, is the person that you should talk to. Send them a detailed email, and then they will respond. And then because they're professionals, they deal with me. And if something that appeals to what we're doing, then great. But if it's not, I'm sorry. If they're not coming back to you, that means maybe whatever you send, they would only, people that I work with only come to me when they deem it important and say, okay, this is a situation, this is a professional situation. So anybody that wants to work with me has to come correct, and it has to be professional. If it's not something that is professional, then we can really, because if I go to perform with a band, then you got to fly 6 or 7 people. It's complicated, so it has to be professional. So if you write an email regarding a certain subject, try to be concise and precise on what it is that you're asking for, and then they will respond to you for sure. Okay. Now, man, it's cold. No, I don't have coffee. No, I don't. Leontine, I didn't see your message. I'm sorry. Oh, how many cups of coffee do you have? No, just one. That's it. Just one. I don't overdo it, and you shouldn't. Balance is the key. Like I cannot live without balance, and that's why I picked balance. It's part of my philosophy, and I think it's an important one. Anything done in excess will have you go down a rabbit hole that you don't want to go down into. So keep balance in your life. By the way, all icons were drawn by hands at first, and then I gave it to Thiago Mireles, my good buddy, to make them come to life. Also, Sergio, who is the owner of Capsulon, helped me with. He helped me with this one. We worked on that together. Yep, unlock hashtag 14. And I hope that if it works for you, I hope that you'll pass it on to somebody else who might need it. You know, who knows? But with the success that is coming my way, this system will be spread around the world because I will use the amplification of my success. It will amplify my voice, my message, and this is my message to the world. Unlock hashtag 14, FAB MILLI, what it stands for: resilience, happiness, dedication, all that, health, vitality, all those things. Because sometimes I don't, I use other words, and those words are part of the shades of gray in between. Yeah, and I hope that next week you'll have more questions for me with capital letters at the front. Kathy Moore, you did it. What type of food would you recommend? I would recommend you what type of food? Um, Vegetables. The food that you can pick up and smell. Those are the foods. The food who don't have knee numbers. That's the type of food you should eat. Really, that's the first because any time or every time you have to read the back of the package and look at e numbers, it ain't good. Mary Tellis, thank you for supporting the channel. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So yeah, vegetables is number one on my agenda, especially in winter. Like right now, I'm doing a lot of soups, whether it's cauliflower, spinach, um, what else? Potato soups, tomato soups, pumpkin. One of my favorites with balsamic vinegar. Ooh, I love pumpkin. It's super cool because uh, what you should look at when you eat food, and Tessa for Disdain, your health coach, my health coach, we covered some of that on health talks, and I'll have Tessa come back and do one of those with me one of these days in the future when the weather is much better. But yeah, what you eat is key. Whatever you eat, you are what you eat. It's important. But the one thing that is very important is that the food that grows is cyclical. So you cannot eat a fruit that's supposed to be that grows in summer, and then you get it in winter. That means it was flown from somewhere else. So try to eat food that's not being flown. Try to eat food that grows around your vicinity. That's one of the best things because there won't be that much travel. And in order to travel long distance, that means it has to be frozen. It has to be put into an environment where it has to be protected because of the long flight and the conditions under which the product is traveling. So try to avoid that. Try to find food that is grown close by, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's been fun. I gotta go in a minute though. But you guys started a little late with your questions of crops of the season. Yeah, it's a simple way to put it. That's right. You're right. The real theory is right. Michigan. Man, stay warm. Kathy, of course. We're in farmers market. Ah, the farmers market. Yeah, the farmers market is good. Keep it veggie. That's my message. You got to talk. You got to talk to. I will talk to my representative, to my handlers, and see what it's about. But talking directly to you, we don't do it like that. You got to talk to the people who represent me when it comes to gigs like that. She, my pleasure. Maritella's vegetables, yeah, veggie in there. It could be magical. So try it out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm freezing my butt off here. I hope that it was educational, insightful, that you got some questions today. Um, I can't wait for the sun to be out. I hope next time it'll be warmer, so like I said, it can be more chill, but it ain't comfortable. I can tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you for letting me know that the feed was not good, and this is why I stayed a little longer. I stayed as long as I could, but I got to disappear, ladies and gentlemen. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. One more thing, y'all. I know some of you have ordered your mug. That's right, a family mug. There was an issue, but it's been fixed. We fixed it today, so you might be delayed maximum 2 weeks, but it's coming to you. Okay, we're working on the kinks, ladies and gentlemen. It's the early, it's the early. It's just the beginning, and I'm glad that you letting me know when something is wrong. Let me know, give me feedbacks. Let me know if there's something that you think, oh, could you do this, something like that. I'm open to your to your advice. I always check out, I read everything, your feedback. So please don't hesitate. Okay. Critical, how you call it? Your criticism is always welcome as long as it is constructive. Okay. One love. This is Fab Morvan, your friendly modulator. Frequency modulation is what I practice. Peace, one love, and thank you for your support, everybody. Until the next episode, you'll see me on social media. I'll be popping. One love. Oh, yeah.